Hello, it's Cami Martinez, and this is vlog 12 for Communications 45, and I read The Rhetorical Act, Chapter 10, Obstacles Arising the Rhetor. This chapter is all about what obstacles the rhetor faces when trying to convince their audience of whatever they're trying to convince the audience of, and how to work around these obstacles. This issue breaks down into two main groups, the rhetor's prior ethos and the ethos in the rhetorical act the rhetor is putting out there into the world. Prior ethos issues are resulting of reputation, appearance, first impressions / introductions, to the audience, context, and occasion. Starting off with reputation, what is your reputation with the audience? What are you known for? What circles do you go in? What do you study? What do you talk about? Are you reliable based on that? How do you how does your audience know you? How does your audience know of you? These are all questions regarding your reputation, so you need to keep that in mind. And then you got your appearance, basically how you're dressed. I'm technically doing it too. Good example, I put on, well, my room's not a good example of it, but personally I did put on a dress to make myself look more presentable, but I could have easily done it in a ratty t-shirt or something of the sort. Appearances affect a lot of how people perceive rhetoric. Another good example is the debate between Reagan and Nixon, I believe. I don't remember if that's true, but what was it, Bush? Anyways, the presidential debates usually come down to whoever looks nicer. It's been a trend. And then there's also first impressions and introductions. So how do you present yourself to the audience? Are you engaged? Do you seem like you're enjoying this? Do you seem like this is important to you? Are you respectful, and are you considerate towards your audience? These are all things that go into your introductions and first impressions, and as the saying goes, first impressions are everything. There's also context to the situation, so how are you presenting it? What sort of situation are you presenting it in? Do your context and your subject line up, or are they different? Or what is your goal with your rhetoric, and how does the context of how you're presenting it affect that? And then the occasion. What type of occasion is this? Is it a fancy party? Is this a obituary reading? These all change how your message is perceived and given out into the world. The other half of the problem, which is the ethos from the rhetorical act, are what you put into your work right now. So, what is your expertise, or the expertise of the people you're referencing? So, are they like doctors? Are they known people in their field? If you're doing science-based information, are they? Can you search up their names? Can you search up their credentials? What is the expertise of their people, just all around? How trustworthy are they and you, the rhetor? Does the person you're pulling information from have a history of being a serial liar, or they've been consistently true and forward with whatever they're doing? These all play factors in. How dynamic is your rhetoric? Is it engaging? Does it invite people to think and work through and enjoy it, even if it's not like pure joy, but like go along with it? And then what's your identification? And how is your relationship with the audience? Are other factors that definitely affect audience perception, and then other factors such as social power. Like, are you a homeless person or are you a millionaire? So, things like that. Social power. Are you a politician? How much uh, or how high you are on the social ladder definitely dictates how much your audience is going to listen to you. Because the more power, the more important you are perceived to be. And then participation is, are you engaging with the audience, and is your rhetoric engaging for the audience?